You won't recognize yourself after just 1 week. If you do this, most people believe change comes in years, but the truth is, a single week of disciplined living can alter the course of your entire existence, not because the world outside will change, but because the battlefield inside will. For 7 days, cut out the noise. No mindless gossip, no pointless scrolling, no surrender to the cravings that have mastered you for years. Replace them with one thing: intentional action. Epictetus warned, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." For 1 week, live as if your future self is watching your every move. Wake before the sun rises, not because it's fashionable, but because discipline is won in the hours when the world sleeps. Move your body, not to look impressive in a mirror, but to remind your mind that you command it, not the other way around. Write down your thoughts, not to post them, but to understand them, to tame them, to strip them of the chaos they often carry. You will feel discomfort. You will crave old habits like an addict craves poison, and that is the sign you are on the right path. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This week will show you how much of your weakness was imagined and how much of your strength was simply buried under years of self-betrayal. By the 7th day, you will not be a perfect human being, but you will be a different one. Your posture will be straighter, your gaze sharper, your mind quieter. You will have tasted the power of living by principle, and once tasted, you will never forget it. Cut out every excuse, even the reasonable ones. For 1 week, refuse to negotiate with your own weakness, not even once. We often think it's the big vices that hold us back, but more often it's the quiet, reasonable excuses we whisper to ourselves. "I'm tired today. I'll start tomorrow. I deserve a break." These are the most dangerous lies because they come dressed as kindness. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The mind will try to bargain with you, to lure you into just this once moments. But if you crush these bargains every single time for just 7 days, you will see a transformation most people never experience in their lifetime. Every time you resist the temptation to delay, you forge a link in an unbreakable chain of self-command. By the end of the week, the voice of excuses will still speak, but it will speak softer, and you will no longer mistake it for truth. And when that happens, you will look at yourself and realize you have crossed the threshold from wishing to becoming. Spend 1 week facing the things you avoid. Get exclusive content and deeper insights. Join our membership today. Link in the description. Most people's lives are built not on their ambitions, but on their fears, on the things they refuse to confront. They rearrange their days to avoid certain conversations, certain truths, certain challenges. And in doing so, they become prisoners in a cell they built themselves. Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." The monsters we run from are rarely as big as the shadow they cast in our minds. Yet the act of running feeds them, makes them grow. So for 1 week, turn around, face them. Speak to the person you've been avoiding. Start the task that intimidates you. Look directly at the truth you've been pretending not to see. You will tremble, yes, but tremble while standing, not kneeling. By the 7th day, you will realize something powerful. Fear does not vanish when you wait. It vanishes when you walk toward it. And once you see this, you will wonder how you ever let fear command your life. 1 week of ruthless self-honesty. For just 7 days, strip yourself of every comforting lie you've been telling yourself. No pretending you don't have time. No claiming you don't know where to start. No masking procrastination as perfectionism. Marcus Aurelius warned us, "You may leave this life at any moment. Let that determine what you do and say and think." If death could take us tomorrow, what right do we have to waste today with excuses? So look yourself in the mirror and do not blink. Ask the questions that burn. Am I truly giving my best, or am I hiding behind a convenient story? If someone I loved depended on my strength, would I still act this way? It will hurt, because the truth always cuts before it heals. But in that pain is the fire that burns away weakness. 7 days of this brutal clarity will make you a different person, not because the world changed, but because you stopped lying to the one person you can never escape, yourself.